I was out here today in support of farm workers. I grew up in Linden, picked strawberries myself when I was in high school, and know Mount Vernon well. In fact, my grandfather had a farm there at one point. And I was, glad to hear that there's organizing going on to give the farm workers a voice. I was appalled when I heard the presentation about how badly they're being treated, and now that the Sakuma brothers are taking advantage of the guest worker thing to get around treating their workers decently, it really calls. I felt it really called out for people to know what's going on and insist that this not be allowed. That they need to negotiate with their workers and get fair working conditions and fair wages. And also, they were excluding child labor and having children paid below what the minimum wage for children is. So I think that it's good that we were able to do something here and draw the public's attention to it. It was gratifying that one of the people in Garley went in there and talked to the Haagen-Dazs about the impact of what the berries do. Some people, like the security guard, he couldn't see why the relationship between ice cream and City College Union and the whole why we all care about each other. And I think this is an important thing that we need to say, that we all are in this together. And that's what was important to me. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Bob Dameron. I'm a retired postal worker and I can see what's happening at the national level, how postal workers and postal unions are being treated, and unions in general, and not just at the federal but at the state level, and like here at the local level, and also how workers in general are treated, not just union workers are just struggling to make a living. I don't know why a lot of the workers make it, but I'm sure it's not very much. And while you have Nestle and Haagen-Dazs make a ton of money in that, and we just want these people to be sincere and upfront and honest, and not just care about their own pocketbook or their own wallet, but take care and become part of the community at large, because we're all part of the bigger picture. And I believe that by working together, whether you're at the top or in the middle or at the bottom, that we can all share instead of everything going just up to the top 1%. That the top 1% can still do okay, but the bottom 99% can do one hell of a lot better than they're doing now, and live, not only that, but live decently and have decent education, decent health care, and what have you. And I'm seeing that these companies now, they're not just attacking workers, but they're attacking our institutions. I mentioned the post office, City College San Francisco. It's about 80,000, 90,000 students, and it's being threatened by a very small group of people, accreditation agencies. And I can see that this whole thing just seems to be going on without end, and there needs to be a stop to that. And that's why I'm here today, because of the Sakuma berry workers. It's not that Haagen-Dazs is a bad company, it's that they're buying berries from a company, Sakuma, which is not fair to the workers. And we need to get all the people, all the players to the table to, in a fair negotiation, so that all equally share.